thanks everyone for joining the session. So today we are going to discuss about the configuration basics about Juniper. So you know, right, when you turn on a Juniper device, first it will ask you a root user. Okay. So now it is asking, the OS went into the loader prompt. So now just give a panic keyword. These are very common issues you will see in Juniper. Okay. If you do unexpected reboots, right, it will enter into the DP mode. Just give a panic so that the device can reboot it and you know it will start again. Now you see, right? So what I need to type here? Tell me what I need to type now. What is the user by default user?
root.
Fantastic. Root. The root without any password. Okay. Now CLI. Okay.
Sir, samosa dinle.
Sorry.
Samosa
Yeah. Now what?
dinle.
How? Go on mute. Go on mute. Yeah. So what is the configuration command to assign a IP address on the interface, EM0 interface? Tell me.
Set interface.
Set. First, I need to enter into the configuration mode, right? So configure.
Sir.
Set interface
EM0
EM0.0.
0,
Okay.
0,
Family.
inet
Yeah, very good. Address and
and
this is address. Fantastic. Everyone able to recall. And what is the mandatory configuration I need to do? What is the mandatory configuration I need to do?
host name.
Set system. We configured root user, but we didn't configure the password, right? The mandatory configuration. What is the mandatory configuration we have to do? Root authentication.
Authentication. Yes,
So
root.
root authentication, plain text password. Lab 123, lab 123. Okay. Yeah. Now do a commit. Okay. So it will check the everything. Now commit is complete. It means save configuration has been saved. Now go on device one. So it is asking root without user, without password, root user without password. Now it is what mode it is? It is a shell mode. It is a Linux shell mode. So now give a CLI to enter to CLI. Now enter to the configure mode. Now assign IP addresses. Set interfaces EM0.0 family inet address 192.168.12.1/24. Now set system host name. How to assign a host name? Set system host name. I'm giving as a Hyderabad. Now set system root authentication. Plain text password. Okay. Done. Done. It is done. Now check the point-to-point reachability. So this lab we have already done last week. Again, I'm doing here for you. So now if I want to run a show commands or a ping command in configuration mode, what I need to type here?
Run,
Very good.
run,
Run ping on 92
run.
dot
Show.
show. No, I'm pinging, right? Yeah,
Pink.
show also you can do. So 12.2. See, point-to-point IP address is reachable. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. Next. Hello. Next. So let's configure users. So we did a SSH configuration, right, on Cisco devices. Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. So here also we'll do that. Okay. How to configure SSH? SSH is a service. So it's a simple service. You need to enable it. That's it. Okay. And create a users. So let's configure SSH on Hyderabad. So set system. It's a services, right? Set system services. Enable SSH. That's it. SSH is enabled. Set system services SSH. Now you have to create a user, right? Set system. To log in the system, you need to create a users. So system login user. Tell me any one of the user name, your name.
Sandeep.
Okay, Sandeep, and authentication. So you have to give a password for Sandeep, right? I can give Sandeep 123. Simple. Okay, sorry. Sandeep 123 is a password. Now you have to type password like this. Authentication, plain text password. So Sandeep 123, Sandeep 123. Okay, is it clear?
Yes,
Hello.
sir.
So now you created a username Sandeep and given a password. Now you have to give a permission, right? This Sandeep is a fresher or experience. You need to give a permission, right? So what permission you need to give? You need to give a class. So class. So class means what? Permissions. Class means what? Permission. Understand? Hello?
Yes, sir.
So you
Yes,
can see,
sir.
right? So class, how many permissions you have? Operator permissions, read-only permissions, super user, and unauthorized. Okay? Operator, it means he's a fresher. He can only execute clear commands or reset commands. Read-only user, he will only execute show commands. He cannot enter into the configuration mode. And super user could be, it can do anything. Look at this. Sandeep user is a super user. Let's give a super user. Okay. So what you have done, look at this. You created a user, set system, login to log in the system, creating a user, Sandeep, and you given a Sandeep under super class. Okay. And now you given authentication. Look at this. In global examination, they will ask you how many classes you have. How many classes you have for user permissions?
Four.
4.
4, right? Yeah. Also, they will ask you. So read the question carefully when you writing an exam, global exam. So they will play tactics like how many logging classes we can assign to a users. So people may think that how many logging classes they will read off of the statement and they will simply answer 4. Now the question is how many login classes we can assign to a user? Tell me how many login classes we can assign to a user? Only one. The login class, the user could be a super user or read only or operator. Ante
Okay.
kada. It could
It
you
is
can
single
give,
time.
yeah, you can give only one only. Whether he is a super user or read only or operator, whatever it is. Understand? Hello?
Yes, sir. Got it.
So you can only give one permission for one user. So read the question carefully when you're writing a global exam. So how many login classes we can assign to a user? Only one.
1.
So in the options, you will see option 4 also. So people blindly answer 4. Okay. Yeah. Now, now, next, we assign a Sandeep as a super user. Now let's create one more user. Tell me the commands. Tell me the commands. How to create a one more user. Set
Set system.
system,
Set
login,
Login.
system.
User.
user. Give me a
User.
name. Anyone name.
Vamshi.
Vamshi. And authentication. Let's give a class single. What class I can give read only and
Yeah.
authentication
And
plain text password. Lab 123. Lab 123. Create,
okay.
right?
At a time password and class.
Yeah, at a time you can give. That's the beauty of Juniper. Now show compare. You will see candidate configuration. These many configuration you added. Now do commit. Okay, that's it. Is it clear?
Show pipe compare. Yes, sir.
Show pipe compare, right? You know, right? This is the unsaved configuration,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Candidate
Now
compare.
Junos 2. It means Hyderabad device is done. Now Bangalore device. Here you don't need to configure any users. You can configure just SSH only. That system
SSH only.
service SSH. Because you're trying to log in from Bangalore router to Hyderabad router. That's why here you're creating users. But here you're not able to log in, right? In case someone you need to log in Bangalore router, you can create a users. Okay. Now exit. Now shall we log into the Hyderabad router from Bangalore router? Are you ready?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Look at this SSH and what is IP address
2.1.
192.168.12.1. Before that, you can give a username also. Let's give a username called Sandeep at the rate. Okay, so that I can see it is asking, shall you continue? Yes. Now give a password. What is the password of Sandeep? Sandeep 123. See, I have successfully logged in. Where? I have successfully logged into Hyderabad router with Sandeep user. Here it is a root user. Here it is a Sandeep user. In Hyderabad router, I logged in with a Sandeep user. So now in Hyderabad router, how many people are logged in? Look at this, show system login. Look at this command, show system login, users. Show system login, show system users. You can see how many users are logged in, show system users, 2 users. One is root user, another one is Sandeep. What do you mean by D0? D0 means it is console. Root user is a console user. Okay. And Sandeep user is a remotely logged in user, P0. Is it clear? Hello?
Yes, yes, sir.
Yes.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, sir.
Yeah, okay. Okay. Now, the thing is, 2 users logged into the Hyderabad device. Now, fantastic. Now, let's create a let me tell you the situation. Everyone, interesting? Are you able to understand what I'm talking? Yeah,
Yes, sir.
right. Okay. Now, look at this carefully. Now, Sandeep and root user both are in Hyderabad router. Both are super users. They can log in and they can enter into configuration mode. Look at this Hyderabad router, root user trying to enter configuration mode, and Sandeep also trying to enter configuration mode. So what it is saying, hey, root user currently logged into currently root user logged into configuration mode. So it is just giving indication. Why it is giving indication? Because both can do configuration at the same time. It can create a conflicts. Just it a pop-up message. Just it is a pop-up. It is giving a just pop-up message. Okay, clear? Right.
Okay.
Now let's do this. Sandeep user logged in the Hyderabad router and see it here. Let's configure a IP address like set interface loopback IP. Create a loopback. Set interface loopback 0.0 family. Okay. Set interfaces loopback. What is this? Loopback 0.0. Mm, say loopback. You have only one interface. 1 second. Run show interface does. You have a loopback LO0. Okay. Set interface loopback 0.0 family. Okay. INET address. I'm configuring like Hyderabad router loopback IP is 1.1.1/32. So this is the configuration Sandeep is added. Don't save it. Check the configuration, which is not saved. What is this? This is unsaved configuration, right? So whatever is Sandeep did a configuration, root user also can see that. Look at this. Show compare. Yes or no? Right? Whatever Sandeep has done a configuration, root user also able to see. Yes or no?
Yes,
Right?
sir.
Now,
Yes.
now root user logged in the device. He make his changes and he tried to do commit and he will get errors because Sandeep user also logged in and he made changes. It means Sandeep tried to configure this, okay, and he tried to commit it, and he can see he can also do commit on either root user changes. So whatever root user made changes, Sandeep can commit it. Whatever Sandeep can make changes, root user can commit it. Right? Yes or no? It can save. Look at this. It can save. It can commit it. So this will create a problems, right? We don't know who will log in and who will changing the configuration. Yes or no? This will create a conflict. So
Yes,
currently
sir.
no syntax errors. That's why commit is successful. So Sandeep is configured and root user also configuring something and immediately Sandeep given a commit. So immediately what it will throw a errors or even if it is not throwing any errors, whatever root user configured, right? Without validating, Sandeep is also committed it. So that will create a problems, right? What I mean to say is because of this, how many users you created, Everyone can log in the device and they can make changes at the same time. This will create a big mess on the devices, right? Yes or no? Hello.
Yes.
That's why look at this. Root user created a commit. Now it's gone here. Okay. Now exit it, exit it. So that's why you are using two things here. What are the things? Configure exclusive and configure private. So to enter into the configuration mode, you have a what? You have a exclusive method. If you use configure exclusive, it means uncommitted changes will be discarded. It means if Sandeep is making any changes and he is not committed, right? Sandeep made some changes and he did not committed it. And other user trying to log in configure exclusive, immediately all the unsaved configuration will be removed and freshly root user log into the configuration mode, and he is not configure exclusive is not allowing anyone to do commit. Is it clear? Suppose root user logged in the configuration mode with configure exclusive. So Sandeep user cannot make any changes. He can configure it, but he cannot commit it. Look at this. I'm entering to the configure mode. So what error it is throwing? Hey, the root user currently logged in exclusively. Okay. Now, if Sandeep user want to make any commit operation, it is not allowed. A root user exclusively logged in. The database will be locked. The configuration database will be locked until the root user exit from this configure exclusive. No one can do commit. So it is configuration database is locked. Understand everyone? Everyone.
Okay. And
Yes, sir.
will it be
Simple.
only
Simple.
dedicated to the root user, or it either
No,
Sandeep user also can do?
forget about dedicated users. If the user is having super user acting, super user class, right? He can do, you can enter into the configuration mode, he can do changes. But whatever the user is logged into configuration exclusive, the database locked for that user. Suppose I'm exiting now. Here also I'm exiting now. Now Sandeep user is trying to log in with configure exclusive. So no one
Okay,
can make,
fine.
no one can do commit. Now look at this root user trying to configure and try to do commit. What will happen? It is saying that, hey, Sandeep is logged in the device remotely. You cannot make any changes. Configuration database is locked. So that
Okay.
configuration
It's
database is
only
locked.
one user at a time, sir.
Yes, one user at a time exclusively to avoid the conflicts. Clear?
Clear. Got it.
Yeah. Now, so in real world, I will tell you the scenarios. So Sandeep logged in the device, he made changes and he did a commit and he left the home, he left the office without exiting from configuration exclusive to privilege mode, like CLI mode. Now database is locked, and in Teams meeting or Slack channel, you need to ping a Sandeep or you need to call him, hey, you enter into the device and you did not exited from config exclusive. Some people are in some organizations, they forget to exit from configuration mode. I'm telling you. Now it is database is locked. Another engineer cannot able to log in the device. He cannot make any changes on the device. Understand? Hello? You understand? In that
Yes.
situation, what you need to do?
Yes, sir.
In that situation, what you need to do? Nothing. So now configuration database is locked by Sandeep, right? Root user also is super user. What you have to do? So clear it. Clear? Okay. Clear? No. What you have to do? Uh, so request system login, request system logout, the username. What is the user? You need to tell the user to log out. What is the user? Sandeep.
Sandeep.
So you can give a question mark. It will show you the user. The user is Sandeep. See, he logged out. Connection closed. Right? Make sense? This is a command. Note it down. This is extra command out of what? jncia. Guys, you understand what I'm saying? Hello? Now either a root user can log into configure or configure exclusive again, and he can do changes like commit. He can perform commit. Understand? Hello?
Yes, got it. And just like Cisco, do we have here SSH timeout also?
SSH timeout?
Means
Yeah,
after
yeah.
30 seconds.
Definitely timeout is there, right? So
Yeah.
TCP will have a timeouts, 200% timeouts will be there. Not only Cisco, everywhere it is. Okay. Yeah, this is how it is. So to log in the device with configure exclusive is one method. And now there is a one more situation. Hey, I have two users want to commit at the same time, but whatever root user make changes, that is separate database. Whatever the root user, I mean Sandeep user, that is a separate database. Let's log in again with Sandeep. Okay. So what I'm trying to tell you is on Hyderabad router, root user is there, Sandeep router is there. So both users are there. Now the thing is root user want to configure their own things and they want to commit. At, at the same time, Sandeep also want to make changes and they want to commit. So look at this, how to do that. You can execute configure private. See, configure private. Okay. Even if you're entering the configure private, it will tell you like, so already the user root is already logged in configure private. That doesn't matter. No problem. Now both are entering into configure private and configure private. It means whatever the Hyderabad user making changes, right? Let's configure like set interface m 1.0 family inet address like 192.168.2.1/24. Some configuration changes I have made. Look at this. This is a configuration which was added by root user. But whatever the root user added this configuration, now Sandeep is not seeing it. Look at this. Show compare. Understand why it is not seeing? Because you enter into the private mode. Both are entering into the private mode. They have their own separate databases. So they can do commit each other. They can make changes. See, so it is not throwing any error. So commit is happening on the both ends, right? So you understood configure exclusive and configure private, everyone?
Yes.
Everyone.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now, these are the configuration login methods. Okay. Now, we have a user, right? Sandeep has a privilege to do any changes. Let's log in with another user. We configured with Vamshi, right? I guess. Vamshi, right?
Yes.
Which user we configured? Let's check it here. Show display set. Login user Vamshi. Okay. Let's log in with the Vamshi. What is the password? Vamshi 123. Huh? What is the password, man? What password we
Lab,
gave?
lab,
One,
lab
two,
one
three.
two three.
Lab 123, sir.
Fantastic. Okay, lab 123. Now Vamshi is having only read only thing, right? So he cannot enter into the configurations. Look at this. He is not able to enter configure mode. See, the command will not support because you gave him as a read only. Understand the login classes and methods? He can only execute show interface does show commands. Is it clear? Hello.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So this is a login classes and what we have discussed login classes, user account, initial configuration, you know, right? The root authentication, factory default state. How to make factory default state, which you have already discussed last class. How to so request, request system configuration, not configure, configure. You can see load factory default, load override, load merge. I told you, right? If you give load factory default, it will erase configuration as a with factory default. Okay. Yeah. Is it clear, everyone? Hello.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Now you know interface types like 1G interface, 2G interface, sorry, 10G interface. You have types of interfaces, right? So how to check the interfaces details? Show interface, give a interface name without sub interface, give a entire interface name and give a extensive. Give a extensive output in Juniper, it will give you a good output, each and everything. So here you will check what is what is the empty of this interface, how long it is up, okay, what is the MAC address of this interface. See when it is lost flap, this is very important to troubleshooting, right? You need to check is there an interface flaps at the time of issue. Okay. And now You can check here, is there any errors, input errors? Okay. You can check what is the broadcast address, what is the destination address, everything you will see here. So show interface EM0, you can give or else give extensive for more output. Understand everyone? Hello.
Yes.
Yeah. So this can give you more output. So okay. Configuration groups in the sense like nothing. So go to configure. So if you configuring, interfaces hierarchy, right? Just give edit interfaces. So interfaces keyword is a common keyword every time you are entering, like set interface EM0, set interface EM1, like multiple interfaces you are configuring it. So if you're repeating this keyword multiple times, enter into this group, interface hierarchy. Okay. So now you don't need to give set interface again. So set EM0 directly you can give. Clear? Enter into the hierarchy and just give like set EM0.0 directly. Family inet. So you're saving what you're saving. You're saving some time here by repeating the commands. Clear?
Okay. In this, all the commands dedicated to interface will
Yeah,
work.
yeah. That's it. Generally, you giving set interfaces, right? Now you no need to give interface because you
Yeah.
already enter into the interface hierarchy. Clear? Yeah,
Okay.
like this. Just an example. Okay. Yeah. Now, so interface properties, right? Like show, if you give show chassis hardware detail, so hardware detail will tell you what kind of show chassis. So now here it is run show chassis hardware detail. It will give you like what is the device model. Let's give here show chassis hardware detail Juniper. I'm giving you one of the example of this output. Okay. Mm, mm, just a second, it's loading. So if you see, right, the example of the output at the bottom, yeah, or any one of the device, so it will show you what is the device. So interface, if you see line card and interface details also you will see here. Let me show you here a big device. Yeah, look at this. So you can see, right, it's a FPC1 line card. Here you will see pick 0 and what kind of QSFPs you are using. QSFPs here, right? SFP, QSFP also you will see here, right? That serial number, SFP serial numbers also you will see. What kind of SFP you are seeing. Are you getting my point, everyone? What I'm trying to tell you here is you will see all the SFP serial numbers also, interface serial numbers. Okay. Or else you can check uh, by running show log inventory. Show log. Okay. This is a Vamshi, right? Vamshi is a read only access. Here. Here is that. Here. So exit it. Show log. So log inventory. So inventory will tell you, is there any device or module you inserted in the device, right? It will immediately read it and store it here. Show log inventory. Inventory, you will see all the serial numbers. So this is a lab device, right? That's why I was not able to see it. So real devices, it is there in our office. So I need to turn on the device. Currently it is turned off. Okay. So okay, we can turn on and we can check it also. No problem. Okay. So what I'm trying to tell you here is, where are we? Interface types and interface properties like SFP types. Right? We already discussed in hardware class, like 1G interface, like 1G SFP, 10G SFP, 100G SFP. You understood, right? Those SFPs like QSFPs. Yeah,
Yes, sir.
yeah. Okay. Now we have a tools called NTP, SNMP, and syslog. NTP. So NTP is networking time protocol where you can see like time zone. Now you can see show system uptime. So in which time zone it is showing UTC, right? So currently it is syncing with my operating system and exactly it is showing. Now you want to see in IST. So NTP is a server where it can sync, because MNC companies or product-based companies located in different locations. You're logging from different locations. So time should be sync each other, all the devices. So NTP is a server where they use, so it will maintain the time. Like you can go with universal time or else IST or else EST, whatever it is. Okay. Yeah. To sync the time, right? They use NTP. Now SNMP, this is very important. Simple Network Management Protocol. So SNMP, in case if anything happened to the device, how you will come to know? So you have a monitoring tools. Okay, you have a monitoring tools like Cisco Prime, SolarWinds, a PRTG. There are a lot of monitoring tools, guys. Okay, JobX monitoring tool. In our real-time projects, I was explaining JobX monitoring tool. We have so many monitoring tools. Okay, so if anything happened to a device, how exactly you will see this device is failed? Because we use SNMP protocol. Generally, we use monitoring tool. So, like I will tell you, like monitoring tool, like Cisco Prime, like this. You see, right? Like this is a monitoring tool. Example of this monitoring tool. Let me show you. A forbidden. What is that? Okay, let me check any other. So we have a JobX as well, like JobX. Let me show you that as well. Mhm. Images. So look at this. This is a monitoring tool. It will clearly tell you what has happening in your organization architecture. Okay. So look at this monitoring services. There are a lot of things. It will monitor servers, networking devices, CPU. It means, if the CPU utilization is very high, like your mobile phone, if your mobile phone is already memory is already full, right? You will come to know, right, when you are operating. But devices also will go high CPU utilization. Interface may go down, device may go down. In data center or anywhere, they are using thousands of devices, number of devices. In case if anything happened to those devices, this monitoring tool will display it. Hey, there is a warning. There is a P1 ticket, like red alarm. So we have alarms like red, yellow, green. Red means it is down, or orange means like it is a redundancy, it is having redundancy, like that. So save one, save two, like that. We have a alarms, that alarms, right? If you see red alarms, immediately monitoring team will check with the field engineer and they will resolve it. Now the thing is, how you will come to know in monitoring tool this device is down? Because of SNMP protocol. SNMP protocol is a protocol where they exactly used here. So a simple network management protocol. You need to configure on the device. Whatever I show you right now, that is called what? It's a monitoring server. It's a server, JobX server. This server IP address you need to configuring on your networking device, either Juniper or Cisco, whatever it is. Telling that SNMP server IP. So what it will do, it will generate a SNMP traps in case if anything happened to your device, right? Like heat, it is observing very high temperature or protocol down, interface down, whatever it is, protocol level or else hardware level, everything it is informing to monitoring tool. How? SNMP. So backend SNMP traps will generate and send to server. Server will receive it. It will update to you accordingly. So monitoring tool backend, this is a protocol it is using. Is it clear, guys? Hello. I'm just explaining a theory. Is it clear? Hello.
So for
Yeah.
all the monitoring tools, it's same, right? Same, sir,
Same
like
thing. Yeah, it's same
SolarWinds
thing.
or
Yeah. So we have a SNMP based monitoring tools. All are like that only. So currently the new technology is coming, guys. GNMI. So GNMI is next feature. So they are using in GNMI method. GNMI is a best thing now. It is runs over TCP based on HTTPS. It will work. So that is the next level thing. So nowadays 99.9% all the organizations are using SNMP. Soon in future they will replace with GNMI. I think some of the organizations already started. Soon I will also teach you GNMI soon for experienced candidates. Okay. Anyhow, so SNMP is a main thing. Okay. SNMP based monitoring tool. Now syslog server. What do you mean by syslog? Okay, I will give an example. So syslogs are very important, guys. Okay. So for police people, if any murder or any chori happened, right? Hello. Are you there?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So any murder or any theft happened, right? So what they will check? They will check CC cameras. CC cameras is the proof, right? The CC cameras, they will check in entire their area. They will check the routes and everything. So first of all, they will ask you, suppose if any murder happened, immediately what you will check, not police will check what, at what time it happened. The timestamp is very important. Yes or no? అసలు ఎప్పుడు జరిగింది, ఏ టైంలో జరిగింది, దిస్ ఈజ్ వాట్ ద మెయిన్ ఇంపార్టెంట్ పాయింట్. వాట్ యు సే గైస్, ఎస్ ఆర్ నో? హలో.
Yes.
And after
Yes,
that,
sir.
Yes.
suppose the murder happened at 8 p.m. So they will check before 8 p.m., after 8 p.m., before 1 hour of 8 p.m., after 1 hour of 8 p.m. They will check each and every CC cameras and they will try to find the information what happened exactly at the time of murder. Similarly, here also, if device goes down or any protocol goes down, anything happened on your network, what they will check? They will check logs. What logs? Sys logs. So by default on Juniper device, we have a logs. How to check the syslog message? Show syslog, show log messages. What is that? Show log messages. Global examination command. Please note it down. Show log messages is a command. See, here it will tell you timestamp, date, and what happened at the time of issue. Look at this. These all are what? Logs. All these are logs. You need to, based on the timestamp, you need to search it. So how to search it? So there is a huge logs, right? Check it. Like match with any error if you identify. See these many errors, fatal errors, some errors are. So maybe you, at the time of issue, if you see any errors, these errors, you need to check with the Juniper tag team. Hey, we observed something weird logs. What does it mean? Please tell us. Okay, they will do research internally. They will let you know. Understand everyone what I'm saying? The logs are very important. You can match with the error, or else you can match with the timestamp. Match like May. It will show you all May, or else match with like double quotation. Like give a May 9 11 11 00. Exactly, it will show you. Okay, 11 11 00, nothing is there. 36. Okay, this is not right way to do that. Okay, so there is a you need to give a string format. You're matching with multiple things, right? That's what it's showing. Generally you can match with any specific keyword, or else download these logs to your computer. So where you will see these logs? So each and every device will have a hard disk. So this is a also having a hard disk, like file list. File list is a command. It will list all the files. So now slash var, it is a main folder. For computer, C drive is there, right? Similarly, slash var is a drive for Juniper device. Now in slash var drive, you have a slash var log folder. This is a log folder and give a detail. So log folder will capture all the logs. You have a so many logs, chassis D logs. And what exactly we are looking for? Only messages. These messages will capture all kind of logs. Here you have chassis D logs also, like chassis D daemon. So in case if you see any hardware errors, everything will capture by chassis D. DCD, each and every daemon logs you will see here, and messages and interactive commands. If which user login and which user, see like show log interactive commands. If you see which user logged in on your device and what he has done, everything you will see here. So if someone is trying to log in your device, he made some changes, right? If you want to see, check the interactive commands. So super user, see, you can see user root user logged
ఎలా
in.
ఉందంటే
You can see now Sandeep logged in, right? Just match with Sandeep. See, Sandeep user logged in and he made some changes here. So whatever the user makes some changes, check the timestamp and check it. Check all kind of logs. This is called investigation. After investigation, you'll identify, okay, this is a reason for the issue. Okay, that is called what? Root cause analysis. Okay, సో మర్డర్‌ని ఛేదించారు పోలీసులు అని చెప్తారు గదా! అలాగా మీరు గూడా ఛేదించారన్నమాట. ఈ ఇష్యూకి ఏంటి అనేది. గైస్, They are all network engineers. It is very important to configure the device. There are engineers, they already done that. Why companies are hiring you? To protect their network. Remember, 80% of the companies, why they are hiring you and paying you a high salary? To troubleshoot the real world network issues and to protect their network. Make sure your network should run smoothly. Is it clear, everyone, what I'm saying? Hello,
Yes, yes.
right? So in case any issue happened, right? Any issue, any network, what kind of issue, it is a DDoS attack, whatever the issue, don't fear about it. Lot of engineers are fearing about, in case if you get a P1 ticket, right? Lot of engineers are fearing about it. Oh my god, how can I? Nothing to fear. Just right away ask them, hey, what is the issue? First ask the customer. Customer is like, for small issues also he will treat as a P1. Don't panic. Ask the customer. Understand the customer situation. See, customer is God for every company. You're working for a company, right? For you also, you are my God. You are my customers. I'm working for you. Okay, to explain these concepts, even it is not related to the classes also, it's my responsibility to convey a subject, right? So you need to understand the customer problem and hey, what exactly the issue is. Understand it. Now, after explaining him, right? Now you have to tell like, okay, so have you made any changes? So you need to start investigation it. అసలు ఏం జరిగింది కనుక్కోండి. What happened exactly? Have you make any changes on the devices? He will tell you no. So what kind of services are impacted? Ask him. Ask the source IP and destination IP. That's what it is, right? Network engineers L2, L3, L3 main. What is the source IP? What is the destination IP? Check the path if the path is clear or not. How many services are running out of all these services? How, which service is affecting? So you need to ask thousands of questions to him. That's what professional network engineer do. Okay, ask all these kind of questions and get a output, and then do analysis based on their requirements. Same like if anything happened, right? You can ask police all the details. Police will ask all the details to the all the victims, like, right? Then based on their information, they can start digging it, right? Same here. You need to investigate it and find a root cause analysis. Okay, yeah. So these are the logs. How many logs we have here? File list /var/log detail. Check it. So these all are logs. Is it clear, everyone? Hello. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
So especially these are the messages very important at jncia level. So what is the command? Show log messages. That's it. Okay. Yeah. This is a log messages. You can check it. Okay. Yeah. I think I have a log messages here. Let me see. I have captured here in my PC log messages. So log messages. Okay, let's log. Okay, you can see, right, Juniper logs. Look at this. These are the log messages. So they will give you in TCC format. So you need to, what you need to do, guys. When any issue comes, you need to give these logs to your tag team. How to collect these logs? That is very important. How to collect these logs? Very simple. Okay. So first of all, you need to collect all these logs, right? You need to compress it. These logs is having, look at this. These logs are having lot of size. You can see size of the logs, the 10 MB. Some are having GBs also. So you need to compress all these logs. How to compress it? File archive. Okay, what log you need to compress? File archive compress. So give a source /var/log everything. Okay, give a star. Star will take everything. Like you can just give a /var/log. Okay, and give a file archive compress. 1 second. Source you need to give source /var. Guys are understanding what I'm doing? I'm compressing the all the logs. Okay, so file archive compress. So give a source. What exactly you want to compress? Entire /var/log and give a destination. So what is the destination? Where you want to save this? Same /var/tmp TMP is a folder. And now what are these? Give a file name, log messages. So give a name as log messages. Now what is the date today? Like 1/3/2026 dot, give a TZZ format. Okay, what it will do, it is compressing all the logs and copying into /var/tmp. Look at the command one more time. So why you are compressing all these logs? Because these logs you need to give to tacting, because to troubleshoot the issue. So how to compress the logs? File archive, compress, source, give a source and give a destination, /var/tmp log message. Is it clear everyone what I'm doing here? Hello? Hello
Yes.
Yes, sir.
everyone. Yes. So I'm compressing the log messages. Okay. Now if you see, right, file list, check the log messages, /var/log tmp, /var/log, which folder we have given, where tmp, right? Sorry, /var/tmp. tmp is a folder where I have copied the details. See, now see, it is saved, right? Yes or no? The logs are saved here. Yes or no? All the logs. So whatever the logs you collected, right? You need to log in this device and copy the devices to your computer. How to log in? Simple. You have a WinSCP. So WinSCP is a tool. Okay. Now here you can give a IP address and log into this Juniper device. Okay. Tomorrow I will show you how to do that. So right side it will be the Juniper device, left side it will be your desktop. So whatever the log, right, navigate to that folder and drag and drop like this. Drag and drop. The logs will be copied to your computer and you can upload to the Juniper ticket. Guys, you understand how to collect the logs and copy to your PC? Everyone?
Yes.
So
Yes, sir.
see, so look
Yes,
at
sir.
this. These are the real devices, real log message, real logs from the device. Look at this. Okay, you have a messages, right? Look at these messages where you have messages here. So how many messages you have? Lot of messages. Look at the date and timestamp, 2018 to 2019. From last 1 year you have all the messages. So you have to open with edit notepad plus plus. Okay, look at this. This all are messages. Now you can do control F. Okay, you can do control F. Search with what? Search with date, like September 20. You can search with find in all current documents. So it will show you like this. Okay, so you can check the timestamp. Anything happened here. Okay, these are real logs. Guys, you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
Okay, so now after log this message, they will ask you RSA also. So like show tech support. Show tech support in Cisco. Here we have request support information. What it will do, it this is a script. Request support information is a command. What it will do, it will run all the predefined commands like show version, show chassis, hardware details, all the commands it will run. Look at this. Show system storage, it will check the system details. After that, show task, show chassis firmware, show chassis FPC detail, all kind of show, almost 20 to 30 show commands it will run. Okay, it will run all the, see, I think RSA I have here. Let me check it. These are the var logs only. Yeah, these are the var logs only, I think. RSA here, I'm not sure whether I have it or not. RSA is not there. Request support information. So this request support information is a command. What it will do, it will run the predefined show commands. Like there are 30 to 50 show commands, everything it will run and gather the output. And you have to save this RSA also. Request support information, save, give a /var/tmp and give a RSA, same like 01032026. So all the output request support information output will store in /var/tmp. This is all Linux commands, guys. Okay. Now check it. Fly list /var/tmp detail. Now see, RSA have captured, log messages have captured. These two things you need to give to tag team so that they can check there internally and they can work on it. If you want to join as a tag engineer, you must know this. So I'm giving tag level training here for Cisco and Juniper. Okay, it's a very high level training. Okay, understood, guys? These are the real world things you need to do. These are the real world daily roles and responsibility of any network engineer. Okay, clear? So
Yes.
these videos will really help you in future also. Lot of my students join in Juniper company directly. Even in internal Juniper also, they're not giving this much of training. They're following my training videos still. Okay, yeah. So this is all about collecting logs. Okay, now if you see syslogs, so see syslog is, syslog is a server. We have a limited memory, so whatever the logs you see, right, that will store up to 1 year. But or else if the memory is full, right, that can be override. So that is a problem. So that's why big companies maintain their own server, syslog server. So it will store log messages of each and every devices at every time. So it can store for years of years. So in case of any investigation, this can help. So other than logs in device, they have a separate server for storing the log messages. Understand everyone what I'm saying? To investigate these issues. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So that's what it is. Syslog we have covered. Configuration, archival, just now we did it. And logging and tracing. Okay. Logging and tracing, like, match, include, and where exactly file list, that is thing. And rescue configuration also we have done, right? What is the command to check the rescue configuration? Hello? Hello? Tell me, guys.
Yes, sir. Yes.
What is the command to check the rescue configuration? See, show tech support. This is a Cisco device. Show tech support will execute a lot of predefined commands, right? Similarly, Juniper we have RSI, request support information. Understand? This is a real device. Whatever I'm executing, right? This is a real device. I logged in my one of my lab device, and this is a real device. Clear? Everyone, hello. So it is
Yes.
executing all command. Show tech support will execute show version. Lot of commands. Okay, lot of things. Anyhow, so what is the command to configure rescue configuration? Can anyone try to guess it? So what is rescue configuration? Can anyone tell me? We discussed last week. We have already discussed last week. Come on, guys. Rescue. It name itself is saying, right? Rescue configuration. If any engineer log in the device and he created some messy and device went unreachable, what you can load rescue configuration. So whenever the device is working fine, right, it's working excellent, you made some changes on the device and device is working fine, so you can configure that as a rescue configuration. How to do that? Request system configuration, request
Rescue
system,
save.
rescue save. Yeah, once you do this, what will happen? You have a active configuration database, right? How many active configuration databases you have?
49, 50.
50,
49.
50, 0
50.
to 49, 50. And see one more database called rescue database. So the working configuration will store in rescue database. So the simply you can call request system rollback, sorry, rollback rescue,
Rollback
rescue,
rescue.
then save it. Yeah, that's all. Okay, this is all about configuration basics. So understand configuration basics of Juniper, everyone. What I've discussed. Any
Yes.
questions? Any questions? I saw there are 25 people now, 21. It's okay. So fantastic. That's all for configuration basics. Okay. Anyone having any questions? Let me know.
Sir, for the monitoring tools,
Hmm.
you said, I mean, like, we use SNMP in the backend. That's how we see for the monitoring tools in the front end, right?
Yes,
It's for
exactly.
all the devices same for
Yeah,
Cisco or Juniper,
everything is
any
same.
vendor.
Anything, not only routers, servers also. You need to configure SNMP on the devices. So devices will tell you SNMP server, hey monitoring server, SNMP server. So backend they will talk as a SNMP. Front end we used to call monitoring tool. Okay, all the monitoring tools, how they work at the backend by using SNMP protocol. Okay, clear?
Okay,
Yeah.
and this is explained in real-time projects also.
Yes, yes, yes. You're right. Check the real-time project videos. You will see. JobX real time. So JobX tool I have explained how to configure JobX. Everything I have explained. Just check it. Okay. Yeah. In real time
Perfect.
projects,
Thank
you
you.
will
Thank you.
see like a lot of things. Yeah. Yeah. And guys, I'm
So if
going
you
to,
learn job,
yeah, if you learn JobX also is fine. Everything. One monitoring tool is enough, right? Every monitoring tool work in a same way, but way of user interface is different. Okay. In market,
okay,
we
just
have
the
a lot.
interface is different.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, but the
yeah. Same
implementation
like,
is same.
yeah, yeah. Same like mobile phones. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Perfect. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. So real-time projects, I have explained a lot of things. So within 1 week or 10 days, I have a real devices right in our headquarters. I'm going to build a JobX tool. You can see right. I'll show you later. So that's all for today. Thank you so much.